Yo, what's up, guys? Anthony Showtime Pettis here with my little bro.
What's up, guys? Sergio Pettis.
And we are about to do some fight picks, breakdowns of fights, and live reactions. So make sure you guys follow us on YouTube, tune in, and see the background of what our picks are.
All right, guys, let's get right into it. Well, the first fight, we got Tallison Teixeira versus Derrick Lewis. Me personally, man, I think it's going to be a good fight. I know Derrick's got a lot of experience over Tallison Teixeira, who's only 8-0. Derrick Lewis has been in the game for quite some time. I know he's 40 years old now, facing a young 25-year-old hungry athlete. So it's going to be an interesting fight for sure.
Yeah, man, I've been there in that position where Derrick's at, man, fighting these young, hungry guys, undefeated guy coming in there, and he wants to take what Derrick worked for, man. So I think for me, the advantage goes to the guy that's always undefeated. But, I mean, the OG Derrick Lewis, you can never count him out. Who you picking, Serge?
Man, I got Derrick Lewis by knockout. I think his experience, just all the people that he's faced before, this guy coming off of a
let's go
8-0, man, 8-0. I know for sure he's got some momentum behind him, but if there's anybody that can knock off some momentum, I think it's Derrick Lewis.
I can see it. I'm gonna go with the safe money. I'm gonna say Tallison Teixeira. That's just undefeated guy. Guys that have that much confidence, it's hard to beat that.
For sure, I agree. I always bet with my heart. I ends up breaking my heart. So hopefully I'm right.
All right, let's get into the next one. Gabriel Bonfim versus Wonderboy. Man, I have a lot of history with Wonderboy. Obviously, I fought him. Man, that guy has the craziest reach out of everybody I ever fought. I mean, his karate style is really hard to figure out. He knows how to keep his range well. Bonfim's actually really good at closing that range too. So I think the thing that's going to decide this fight is if Wonderboy can control the range and if he can stay off that back foot. Because if he gets on that back foot, that's how he gets knocked out. Yeah,
man, this one's a tough one for me. I feel like this whole card is, the OG versus the young incoming athlete right now. So it's a tough one for me personally. I'm such a fan of Wonderboy. I'm gonna go with Wonderboy. I think Stephen Thompson's gonna take this. I think he'll take it by decision. Same thing for Gabriel, and I feel like he's a hungry athlete. 18-1, his record speaks for itself, but he hasn't really faced anybody on Wonderboy's IQ level, skill level. So, I always end up betting, like I said, betting with my heart, and it ends up breaking my heart. So, but I feel pretty strong about this one. I'm gonna go with Wonderboy.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna go Wonderboy too. I think same. I think if he can find that range and the value in that, bro, plus 330, I gotta go with Wonderboy. I think if he can keep the range, he can frustrate him. He can walk him into a right hand or walk him into a side kick. So I think the value there is with Wonderboy.
Next, this one's actually a great fight. Steve Garcia versus Calvin Kattar. Man, same thing for these guys. Literally, it's like a OG. Calvin Kattar's been through a lot of the 145 division, had some great success, beat some top-tier dogs. Steve Garcia was a 55er moving down to 45. Now he's on a 5-fight win streak. That's pretty impressive. So, and he's a pretty big 45er. He's about like 6 feet, 6'1", I believe. He's a big dude.
Yeah, I think I'm familiar with him just because Christian Rodriguez fought Acosta, and Acosta's a guy they both fought, and he beat Acosta, man. So, I mean, I think if you're looking at it just playing out, man, Kattar's coming off of three losses in a row, is it? 4 losses in a row?
Four, yep.
He's coming off a lot of, so it's all or nothing. He's going to take a lot of risks. He's going to do a lot of things that he has to. It's kind of his last opportunity. So I'm going to go with the safe money. I got to go with Garcia.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. I'm going to go Garcia. Big fan of both of them, so that was a tough one for me. But, yeah, I think Steve takes this one.
Next one, Chris Curtis and Max Griffin. So Chris, I see him out here in Vegas all the time, bro. He's a good guy. I mean, it's one of the most solid guys as they come. I know his fiance, she works out at Trim Couture as well. Max Griffin's coming off some losses. I just feel like if you're looking at it just as fighter versus fighter, Chris has way more ways to win. Go ahead, break yours down first.
Man, honestly, it kind of got me on this one too. It's like, I think Max Griffin has a couple ways to win, where Chris has, a lot more options. So, I'm probably gonna go with Chris Curtis. I think it's a safer bet for sure.
Yeah, I think Chris definitely gets it done. I think seen him spar with Sean Strickland. They be going at it, bro. It's like that's for real fighting in the gym. If you guys want to see a real sparring match or fight, that's go to Extreme Couture. But I'm going Chris Curtis decision just because of the value. I think if he does it, he's gonna get a decision done. Minus 130. That's good money.
Ooh, Chidi and Njokuani versus Jake Matthews. So now this one's a little different for me because Jake Matthews, he's an OG. He's been around for a while. But he's only 30 years old. So, he's still a young man. Chidi and Njokuani is a killer. I mean, you've trained with him in Vegas. You know, him and his brother Anthony, they're amazing kickboxers. Been around for quite some time as well. I remember watching Anthony and Njokuani when you were going to probably compete against him around that time back in the WC days. So, man, such a great card. Actually, it's a great card. Who do you got?
Yeah, man, Chidi and Matthews. I think the big thing for me is the way Chidi's been looking at 170 pounds. You know, if he gets down there and he makes weight, he's such a big dude. I remember I was sparring him. I was fighting Alex Morona. I was fighting at 170 in the UFC, and Chidi was, one of my sparring partners for that. He was babying me around, bro, like just so long, tight clinch. Like it's. I think I'm a huge fan of Njokuani, so I'm going Chidi by knockout.
Chidi by knockout. You know what? I'm gonna have to go with you on that one. This one was such a hard one for me. I think Chidi's gonna take it. Big boy.
Plus 240, man, and the value's there.
Yes,
I mean, and just make those fights make it exciting. All right, guys, those are our picks. So tomorrow we're gonna tune back in. We're gonna get our live reactions of the fights that we all chose on. So hopefully we gave you guys some good ones. Let's make some money. Let's go.
Let's go, Wonderboy. Let's go.